Hello everybody, my name's Justin. Tonight we're going to break some packs open from 95-96 Fleer basketball. This is Series 1. We are looking, of course, for Jordans, the Jordan Total D, the hot packs of the Total D, which is one of 72 packs. And we are looking for Kevin Garnett rookies. Let's get started here. Got 36 packs in a box. What our pack looks like. The odds on each pack range from 1 to 3 to 1 to 37. Doesn't give the exact odds for each one, except for the hot packs, which is 1 in 72. Here's our first pack. Packs are stuck to the cards here. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. A lot of these cards are very bad for bricking. Okay. So our first card out of the box here. Got a Grant Hill, Hall of Famer. Chris Dudley, Chris Gatling, Michael Smith, Clifford Robinson. We got a Vlade Divac insert, Double Trouble. A Tom Gugliotta, Jason Kidd, Khalid Reeves. Oh, we got our Shaq right here. Shaquille O'Neal base. And we have a Tim Hardaway Flair Hardwood Leader. So we got 2 inserts in that pack. A Kid, a Shaq, and a Grant Hill. Not bad. Let's say we're looking for Jordans, Garnetts. Got another Flair Hardwood Leader here on top. Looks like it's the Kembe Mutombo. The Flair cards, they're coming out. All the cards are actually coming off pretty well, except for and the end is a Jordan on the other end. Oh, I'm gonna be really careful with this. It is a Jordan base. I swear, I don't know why these packs are sticking to the card like this. As you can see, I'm having to basically peel the pack off of the front cards here. Okay, so there's the Dikembe. I was able to get it out. Flair Hardwood Leader. Damage on the corner of it. Daggone it. We got the Jordan. You can see there it did little number up there on the top left corner. All right, so the rest of the pack, we got a Derek McKee, Danny Ainge, Cedric Sabalas, Terry DeHare. Got a All-Stars card here. Insert Dan Marley and Penny Hardaway. Hakeem Olajuwon, Terry Cummings, Derek Coleman, and John Starks. So 2 pretty good packs. Got a Jordan in the second pack. I hate it was the top card and it got had a little damage on it on that top left corner. I didn't know these packs were going to be another one that's sticking. So, must be a Flair hardwood leader in every pack. Some Mark Price here on this one. I said I'm trying to be as... So it looks as if the front card, which the Flair hardwood, it's a thick card, so I've gotten lucky so far on these and not had any damage to the actual card on the Flair hardwood leaders, which is your apparently, like I said, this is the one that comes one to a pack. I'm going to try to peel this back one off. And just like the Jordan, it was a Muggsy Bogues. Had just a slight bit of tear or damage there in the top left corner. Rick Smits, Rod Strickland, Chris Mullin, Sam Perkins. Got another insert here on the All-Stars card. We got a from the West side. It's a Detlef Schrempf. And Larry Johnson, my old favorite ball player. Used to like old Grandmama when he played. Maman Abdul Rauf. David Benoit. Chris Webber. He was another one of my favorite players. Matt Geiger. And then there's the Flair hardwood leader of Mark Price. They were nice cards. I remember getting these now in packs when I was growing up. This was these packs, you used to be able to find them in gas stations and grocery stores. 95, 96 was probably whenever I started doing the majority of my collecting when I was growing up. Between 94, 95, and 95, 96. I have a lot of 94, 95 cards. These packs are going to be aggravating trying to get them to peel off here. It looks like the Flair hardwood leader is of Alonzo Mourning. Another one of my favorite players there. I grew up a big Hornets fan, being from Northeast Tennessee. That was the closest professional team to us. Used to go down there to their ball games quite a bit growing up. And the back card is stuck again. This is aggravating. It's someone I try to take very good care of my cards. I have for years. I've got cards that are 30 years old that still look like they came out of the pack. Okay, so that didn't do any damage to our front card, which is a Oliver Miller. Lee Mayberry, Vlade Divac, Tony Massenberg, Latrell Sprewell, Nick Van Exel. Got another All-Star insert here. Checklist, and behind that, West is of Karl Malone, and the East, Tyrone Hill. Benoit Benjamin, Patrick Ewing, and Alonzo Mourning, Flair Hardwood leader. Trying to see here, let's see if it gives that's just a base card checklist. Don't have the inserts on. I was trying to see if there's a Jordan in the Flair Hardwood leader. I know I don't have it in my collection of Jordans, so I'm not sure. I had several of these Flair Hardwood leader cards. But I know I did not have a Jordan. I would assume he would be in it, but he might not, given this would be based off of the 94-95 season. And he only played 17 games in 94-95 in his return year. Ooh, Larry Johnson here, base card on the back. I hope this one ain't stuck. Like I said, I know Larry Johnson's don't hold a lot of value, but I have a very what would be a very impressive collection of Larry Johnson, I guess you could say. He was a very popular player in the 90s, mid-90s especially. He had a lot of nice inserts. I've got the Scoring King of them from the 93-94 Fleer Ultra. Several refractors, atomic refractors in the Bowman's Best. Grant Long, Dan Marley, Thunder Dan. It is Vincent Askew, Boy Vault, Wayman Tisdale. Got another All-Star card here. And behind it was the Clyde Drexler with the Rockets. West is of Cedric Ceballos, and the East side is Vin Baker. Vin Baker, people forget he was a pretty good player for a while. Chuck Person, Dana Barris, real good three-point shooter. And Mookie Blaylock is our Flair Hardwood leader. Glenn Robinson is the Flair Hardwood leader in this pack. Tyrone Hill, yeah. Like I said, the front and the back cards are all they're all getting stuck. And what it is, it looks like it's the glue portion of the pack. Over time, I guess that glue's probably melted, but it's the only one it really caused bad damage to, unfortunately, was the Michael Jordan. That is my luck, it seems like. Like I said, even though I know this is not a big name player, I try not to damage my cards. I put all these other players like this in my team lots, and I also put my Hall of Famers in the team lots. I do not sell them individually unless I get a Jordan. So there's Tyrone Hill. There's the Glenn Robinson, Flair Hardwood leader. Khaled Reese, Calbert Cheaney, Tom Gugliotta. Second, I think that's our first double. Robert Pack, and we got another All-Star card here. These are not really, as far as the bricking on the packs, it's not bad at all for a 95-96 set. Most of these 90s cards you get have a lot of bricking with them. Trail Sprewell on the front, Reggie Miller for the East. He was another player I always liked. Real great shooter. Michael Smith, Nate McMillan, Chris Dudley, and Brian Grant. All right, so we're 7 packs. This is our 7th pack right here. It won't break the way. Well, these won't break the way a normal pack does because of how it's stuck. Looks like I got a Chris Webber hardwood leader. I know I used to have this card before I put it in my. I did do a Chris Webber lot here back a few months ago. I had over 100 Chris Webbers, several of his rookie cards that I sold in a lot. God, this is aggravating. I deeply apologize here. First video, and it's kind of being very annoying with the packs, but like I said, I'm just trying to be very careful with the cards not to damage them. Got another Grant Hill here. That's the card on the front that is stuck. There we go. The second Grant Hill base. There's the Chris Webber, Flair hardwood leader. Derek Coleman. There's a second Shaq. So that's good. We're seeing some doubles of some good players. Hakeem Olajuwon. Makes me feel like there may be more than just one Jordan in this. So it's the second All-Star card that we've got of the same players, Dan Marley and Anthony Hardaway. Jason Kidd. Cedric Sabalas. Yeah, this pack right here, it's basically a replica of Cliff Robinson. Chris Gale. Oh, we got a Jordan. Second Jordan. And this one was not in the one of the ones that was glued. That is a very nice looking base Jordan. Raw, that one right now is going for around $11, $12. And graded, of course, will go higher, which I do PSA submissions as well. I just started doing that. I'm building up a pretty massive lot. I sent off a lot of my Jordans to. I'm going to send off a lot of my Jordans to be graded. So there's 2 Jordans, and we're not even through the first stack yet. Gary Payton Fleer hardwood leader. Another really good player, Hall of Famer. The glove. You know, people don't really, people that didn't grow up in the 90s watching 90s basketball just don't realize how good a lot of these players were because Jordan took so much of the spotlight away from many of these players, like Gary Payton. I mean, if that one year, 95, 96, this year that we're breaking, if it hadn't been for the Bulls and Jordan, you know, the Sonics, him and Kemp would have gotten the ring. They were a really good team. The Knicks of the 90s, the Rockets got lucky. They won back-to-back whenever Jordan was retired. Okay, so that one peeled off easy too. All right, Derek McKee, Muggsy, Danny Ainge. We're getting, like I said, we're getting into some doubles here. So if it's a double, I'll just go ahead and go through it. Let's see, we got another Mookie Blaylock in. This is a total D. Total D of Mookie Blaylock. Like I said, I'm not sure on the odds of the total Ds. If they're 1 in 36, I hope not. I hope it's not just the Mookie. Terry Cummings, Amon Dador, Oof, John Starks. Got Chris Webber here on the back of that one. And then the Gary Payton hardwood leader. Mitch Richmond, Flair hardwood leader. Mitch is another one who's a really great scorer. He just played on a bad team. He's played on bad teams in his career, with the Warriors and the Kings. He left the Kings before the Kings really got they got good there in the early 2000s. They were one of the more exciting teams to watch when they had Jason Williams and Chris Webber and Vlade. Seems like they're coming. The packs are starting to come off a little better. Grant Long. Once again, more doubles here. Rick Smith, Rod Strickland, Chris Mullen, Boy Vault, Sam Perkins, Popeye Jones insert here. What we got here? This is a double. Popeye Jones insert. David Benoit, Matt Geiger, Benoit Benjamin, and then the Mitch Richmond hardwood leader. So we're through our first stack. And like I said, we've got 2 Jordans and several small inserts. Like I said, I ain't 100% sure on the total D inserts as to what odds those are. Cedric Sabalas hardwood leader. Played with the Lakers. There it is. Got Penny Hardaway. Billy Owens, Charles Oakley, Horace Grant, and there's a David Robinson double. Oh, sorry, Horace. Mitch Richmond base. Sarunas Marciulionis. Steve Smith, Bobby Fields, and Andrew Lane. Reggie Miller, Flair hardwood leader. It's one of the better ones we've got in the Flair hardwood leaders so far. I don't believe I've gotten a double yet on a hardwood leader, so that's a good sign. Should get the whole set. Being one a pack, there's 27 in a set, 36 packs. So I know we will eventually get a double, but Terrell Brandon, Joe Dumars. Who's on the back here? Lindsey Hunter. There's the Dumars. Terry Porter. We got a Stockton in here, insert it looks like. Elvin Campbell. The checklist in behind Stockton here. Total D, there's a second Total D. So Total D's may be a little more, have a little better odds than one a box, apparently. So that's a good sign. Like I said, we're looking for Jordan. Looking for the Jordan Total D. Jordan Harrison, B.J. Brown, Charles Smith, and Reggie Miller. Hard flyer, hardwood leader. Okay, here's our first double on the hardwood leaders. Tim Hardaway. I believe there's another, no, it's not Jordan, B.J. Armstrong. Wrong bull. At least the cards are not stuck together in the packs. That's a really good good thing. I've had a lot of issues with the cards bricking in some packs I've opened. Bimbo Coles, Scott Skiles, Rex Walters. Got a Dikembe Mutombo here, probably another double-double. Yep. Double-double of Dikembe. Brian Shaw. Kevin Johnson. Sam Mitchell. Tony Kukoc. Mark Jackson. And B.J. Armstrong. Got a Dikembe Flyer hardwood leader. There's Dikembe. Hubert Davis. Kenny Anderson. Sharon Wright. Total D. Gary Payton. Another card of the glove. Ronnie Cycli. Walt Williams. Robert Parrish with the Hornets, Hall of Famer. Vin Baker. Andrew Lane. And Mookie Blaylock. Another double on the hardwood leader. We got another Mark Price here. Starting to figure out, I believe, how to open these packs a little easier now, as opposed to my first ones. Now that I figured out what it actually is, it's probably better just to pull them off like that. It's a little faster. Byron Scott, Mark Price, hardwood leader. Derek Alston. Kevin Willis. Dominique. Should have our insert here in behind Dominique. John Stockton, double. Malik Seeley. Sadell Threet. Mark West. And John Williams. Oh, wait. Aha. There's John Williams. Got Scotty here. Scottie Pippen. Come on, Jordan Total D. Another Alonzo Mourning hardwood leader here. Todd Day. Alonzo. Billy Owens. Rex Chapman. Horace Grant. Eric Montross. I got another Total D. David Robinson. Top right corner right here is got a little ding on it. Sarunas Marshall-Onis. Wesley Person. Steve Smith. Oh, did it again. Steve Smith, Glenn Robinson. This stack's been a lot of doubles on the hardwood layers. We got another Mookie Blaylock here. Mookie. DJ Brown. Penny.